Can you hear that? Listen closely. That is not radio static. That is not the random background noise of a dying star. And it is certainly not the magnetic hum of a black hole. In the world of astrophysics, this specific sound has a terrifying name. It is called a contact. In my last video, I revealed to you that the massive object known as 3I/Atlas suddenly defied the laws of physics and stopped dead in its tracks right behind Mars. The scientific community was baffled. The world was confused. But today, the story has changed completely. Because exactly 12 hours after stopping, the object did something else. It fired a signal directly at Earth. And the scariest part about this transmission? NASA and SETI experts are now whispering behind closed doors that this signal is not random. It contains a structure. It contains a pattern. Someone or something is trying to talk to us. Today, we're going to decode that message, and what we found might change human history forever. Last night, while most of the world was sleeping, the massive radio telescopes at the Parkes Observatory in Australia went haywire. They detected a continuous, high-frequency signal coming from deep space. At first, the astronomers on duty thought it was a glitch. They assumed it was a reflection from one of our own satellites or perhaps interference from a microwave on Earth, which has happened before. But when they triangulated the source, the coordinates were undeniable. The signal was not coming from Earth orbit. It was coming from deep space, from the exact location where 3I/Atlas is currently hovering. Now, to understand why this is so terrifying, you have to understand how space noise works. The universe is a very noisy place. Stars, pulsars, and gas clouds emit radio waves all the time. But those are what scientists call wideband signals. They are messy, scattered, and cover a huge range of frequencies. This signal was different. This signal was narrowband. It was precise. It was focused. It was exactly like when you tune your car radio to a specific station to hear music. Nature cannot create a narrowband signal like this. Only technology can. Only a transmitter built by intelligence can focus energy into such a tight beam. So the question is no longer, is it real? The question is, who is holding the microphone? Let's get to the part that has kept the Pentagon and astronomers awake for the last 24 hours. What was inside the signal? If these are indeed visitors from another world, they are not going to speak English. They won't speak Spanish or Russian or the Chinese. The only universal language in the cosmos, the only language that is true on Earth and true a billion light years away, is mathematics. The signal wasn't just a hum. It was pulsing with a rhythm. One beep, then two beeps, then three, then five, then 7, then 11. It was counting, but not just counting sequentially. It was transmitting a perfect sequence of prime numbers. These are numbers that are only divisible by themselves and 1. A cloud of gas cannot count prime numbers. An asteroid tumbling through the void cannot understand integer sequences. As the famous astronomer Seth Shostak once said, "The day we receive prime numbers from space is the day we know we are not alone." 3I/Atlas wasn't just making noise. It was introducing itself. It was saying, I am here. I am watching. I am intelligent. But there is more. Hidden at the tail end of the signal was a stream of complex data that supercomputers are still trying to unravel. Some experts believe it looks like a map. But a map to what? Is it a map of their home system, showing us where they came from? Or is it a map of our own solar system, proving that they have already scanned us? We need to stop and think for a second about the danger here. Before he passed away, the great physicist Stephen Hawking gave humanity a serious warning. He said that if aliens ever call us, we should be very, very wary of answering. He compared it to Christopher Columbus arriving in the Americas. For the Native Americans, that meeting did not end well. History tells us that when a technologically advanced civilization meets a primitive one, the primitive one usually gets wiped out. We have to ask ourselves, is 3I/Atlas a friend saying hello? Or is it a scout? Is it a probe sending a signal back to a main fleet, telling them that yes, there's life here, and yes, there are resources here to be taken? Remember, this object defied physics. It stopped in mid-space without slowing down conventionally. Its technology is thousands of years ahead of ours. If their intentions are hostile, we have absolutely no defense. We are like ants trying to fight a tank. There's one more theory exploding on the internet right now, and honestly, it might be the most logical one. What if there are no biological aliens inside that ship? Think about it. It stopped, it waited, and now it transmits a mathematical code. Some researchers fear that this object is a piece of ancient artificial intelligence, a machine built millions of years ago by a civilization that is long dead. It has been drifting through the galaxy, sleeping, but when it got close to Earth, it detected our radio waves. It detected our TV broadcasts, and it woke up. The signal it sent wasn't a message for us. It might have been an activation code, and if it has fully activated, what comes next? Will it move closer to Earth? Will it land? Or will it do something from that distance that changes our atmosphere or our technology? Right now, official government channels are silent. They have classified the signal as unidentified. They know something, but they aren't telling us. They're trying to prevent panic, but silence only creates more fear. 3. Atlas has broken its silence. The ball is now in our court. Humanity has a choice to make. Should we reply? Should we send a signal back saying, "We are here"? Or should we stay quiet, shut down our transmitters, and hide in the dark forest of the universe? I want to know your stance. Go to the comment section right now. Type reply if you think we should talk to them and take the risk. Or type hide if you think we are in danger and should remain silent. I will be reading every single theory. And if you missed the evidence of how this object defied physics and stopped in the first place, you need to click the video on your screen right now. The footage is undeniable, and it explains everything leading up to this moment. Click it, and I will see you there.